Hello everyone. Today I'm going to go over looking at a block, typically a k20Z3 that's been cracked. So I bought this to replace my cracked block on my car, and when it arrived I noticed that it had this little clean spot right here, right? And this spot right here on this particular block happens after the engine has been cracked, because you can see this was a fairly dirty engine, but it's got this clean spot right here. And usually when they crack here, they also crack in here. And what happens is that the the water jackets from the cylinders will, with pressure, will push the coolant out through here, and it will crack and you see through here. So right there you can see I sprayed some car clean in there in the jackets, and you can see how it's seeping through. See how it's getting shiny. And just for proof of concept, see if I can get in there. We'll dry it out. Oh, give me a second here. All right, and you can see it creeping out. You see the shiny spot. Literally in front of our eyes, you can see the carburetor cleaner spray getting through the casting because it's cracked. All right, these engines usually crack after extreme heat cycles, meaning if you let it overheat for too long. That's what happened to my other one. I had an issue with mine. I overheated and I was in the bad spot. I couldn't stop, so I had to keep going to get it out of there. Even though I would pull over, cool it down, add coolant, it's still freaking cracked. I was very far from home, so I had to do what I had to do. But some of the other things I noticed about this particular engine is that I don't know if you can make it out or even see it, but it looks like somebody put those fake, not liquid gaskets into the coolant system to try to stop the coolant from leaking. Because I don't know if you can tell by the color, but those little brass looking little bits, that's from that liquid, all right, that didn't seal the block as somebody else may have hoped. All right, and there's signs of it everywhere. Even up here in that little top corner, you can see that material is stuck to the block. All right, see that copper? All right, so somebody knew that this engine was bad. I don't think that the seller knew, but that's hearsay, so I gotta send it back. But you can see how it's got that glittery copper material coming down. Another telltale sign is that the engine would be fairly clean on the inside. Something that I should have cut notice when I ordered it, when I bought it through eBay. And you can see some of that copper material in that oil. That oil is real thick and like almost like a jelly. All right. Typically, when this engine's overheat and mix with water, the oil would turn into this goop. All right. I don't know if you can see the copper in here, but somebody knew that this engine was bad. All right. Now the pictures that I saw didn't show this front of the engine, so I was unable to look at this particular area. But nonetheless, now you can see how it's gotten a little bit more seepage through the crack. Because be mindful, guys, this engine will be under pressure once it's running, and that's where it's gonna leak, mainly from here and through there. So the engine is cracked and you cannot fix it. Even if you were to weld here and in there, you will not be able to get behind this hole, which will be right behind here, where the remainder of the crack that goes from here all the way through here will be. So once these engines get cracked, it's done and over with. So that's a quick telltale sign to tell that these blocks are cracked. Will be looking through here. You will see. One way that I have found out, even if you cannot tell, is that if you spray carburetor cleaner on here, it would leave you a residue of the history. Not, well, I wouldn't call it history, but of the telltale marks of the water, the coolant dripping through here. All right, because it will dry up the block, and then you will definitely be able to tell. This, since I'm sending it back, I don't want to I don't want to clean it up because I don't want the seller to come up with excuses to give me my refund. But yeah, you can definitely see how's that's getting brighter. That's the carburetor cleaner spray is seeping through the block, so it's definitely cracked. And now I have to hunt another one, right? Which is unfortunate because I really want to get my car ready for Honda Day, but I might not be able to get it going. Car that I need to fix is that one. I cracked the block on it because it overheated, but it is here or there. Maybe I can get one of these two ready for Honda Day if I cannot get the car ready. But you know, the seller also did send the this separated, which damaged that and this. And for those of you who have ever tried to take this out, you know that these are really hard to remove. But you know, it was a bad deal from the beginning. I should have not bought it. You know, it's what they say, you get what you pay for. I definitely got what I paid for, but now I get to send this back, get my refund, and try to find another K20Z3. And no, I am not doing a K24. On the 8th gen, you have to tilt the motor to get the headers to fit. I'm not willing to do that. And also then your spark plug covers will be hitting the top, and I'm not going to cut my VIN plate. So I just want a K20. It runs fine. I like K20s. All right, and I mean, that's a K20, and I do have spare motors, but the problem is that these are fully assembled and ready to go. I'm not willing to, there's another one back there inside that closet, but I'm not willing to tear apart one of those running motors to get the block that I still have to freaking bore out because my other engine is custom. But yeah, this is how you tell if your engine's cracked.